Team wanted to show you an entire game, batting and pitching. So, but first I'd like you to show you these stats quickly. You can always take a screenshot. Yeah, some of these players. I'm only 5 or 6 games in, so it's not going to be pretty with some of these batting averages. Or like with Hader, he's a beast, but but he has a 450 ERA. Anyway, let's get to it. It's against Stroman, and I've got Zimmerman on the mound, so this should be interesting. And so yeah, first I gotta do this. I want to make sure my team pretty much at its best possible right now. Yeah, so you have 11 condition drinks. I'm gonna upgrade the starting pitcher. I always do pitchers first, and then worry about batters. So yeah, there's that. And now I try to work on infield and catcher. Well, I guess that counts as that first. Like, Encarnacion doesn't really need it. That guy doesn't really need it. I know Cespedes does, so I'm actually gonna do that here. And then, yeah, it really just depends. So I'm gonna do that. And look, Cobb has Player of the Month right now. He just pitched 7 innings, 13 strikeouts, whip .57. That's pretty good. Machado's been a beast. He just had a 3 home run game, which kind of catapulted him there. So yeah, here we go. I always have trouble against Stroman, so this should be pretty interesting. If I'm gonna have struggles, it's going to be against pitchers like I just beat DeGrom, but against Stroman, Nola, and Garrett Cole are my main ones I have trouble against. Anybody else I can hit off of. So yeah, so we're playing all. Here's Mike Trout, 5-game hitting streak. So he's 5 hits, at least 5. He's hit in each of the 5 games. Off home run. Oh, that's gonna be so many objectives, dude. That is amazing. His 4th of the season. I'm so thankful for that. Now I don't have to tell him to suck a trout. So, which is something I always heard in high school at this guy who went by Trout. I don't even remember his actual name. And there's that. He's struggling for the beginning of the season. Dude, 10 RBIs, leads the league. Andy has 3 home runs last game. Dude, I upgraded him to level 20. He's been a beast ever since. I also got a diamond player today, but it's only a 74 overall owings. So I'm likely going to want to do a player combination, just since I'm not really satisfied with all my personnel. So don't get too attached to every player. So yeah, here's Zimmerman, perfect ERA, had a complete game, 4 hits, allowed 11 strikeouts. He's pretty good. He's on and off, but in his first game he was pretty good. So he's doing better with contact. So yeah. And right before I take out a pitcher, if there's not like bases loaded and it's not a tough situation, I'm gonna beam him just because I think it's hilarious. As long as it's a video game, do not try that in real life. You can hurt somebody. And it's Pete Alonso. I'm not throwing him anything in the strike zone. He'll probably still make contact if he swings. So, see, like, that's slightly out of the strike zone. Still very hittable. That's the problem for him because he's so good at contact and power. Contact and power. Yeah, but I also don't like walking guys. So the reason I don't really want to keep beaming people unless I'm taking a guy out is because it really lowers their stamina. I might be able to keep this guy in pretty deep. Nope, he just gave up a home run. Told you, I can't throw it in the strike zone. I just did. Tried to paint the edges for that last strike. Okay. You may see me intentionally walk some players out of strategy, like if I could get to the pitcher, but that's not a guarantee. Zimmerman. I had a feeling he wouldn't pitch well against this team. Especially because they often will... I don't get as many strikeouts against this team with players of this style, that you just need really high velocity to strike these guys out. And so, yeah, it's not really working. He's not going to pitch well against this team the way he did against the Dodgers. Then the season gets harder every time, especially when on a win streak. Which probably would make sense, because if you think about it, you get tired after that. You know what I hated? When the Indians beat the A's all-time for the all-time winning streak for a regular season. But luckily, I think that year that they did not, they got bounced by the Cubs in 26. I think that was 2016, and then the Cubs beat them in the World Series. So that was kind of satisfying for me, especially because the Cubs really deserved it that year. I mean, like they were, as far as being due. Actually, being due and deserving aren't the same thing. They worked their butt. They were like the best team that whole year, though. They had great young players, and now they've kind of fallen off, I guess. I don't know what happened. A lot of things like Chris Bryant wants out. A lot of players, and also Rizzo's kind of getting old, so he hasn't really been the same. Yeah, I think health is also a big thing. Also, keeping those young players coming out of rookie contract is tough, especially when they're that good. In terms of affordability, not everyone's the Yankees. So that's kind of what I think has happened to them. Hayward has been too streaky for them from bats ever since like they got him. I'm kind of surprised by that, because he's to me, he was like a really good, consistent hitter that could get on base and was a threat. I guess he was clutch in the playoffs over the when they had him. But yeah. So what do you think about Yachty's situation? Yachty or Molina? He has said he'll play for any team, and that there are talks that he might get released, or with this whole thing about this whole break in baseball, they're going to count that as a contract year, so he would become a free agent. What do you think about who's going to pick him up? And also, do you think the A's, considering you have to take Moneyball into account, will re-sign Semien? I'm really hoping so. He's going to be super expensive. Maybe since they re-signed Chris Davis to an expensive contract, they'll start doing that. They'll start signing all their good players. I don't like that the A's traded Profar, but we'll see how that works out with Austin Allen. He's young. He's lost Fegley, I believe, so well, it'll be interesting. In the comment section, you can always talk about baseball, and I'll most likely respond. In fact, I welcome comments, because I want both feedback, and I just kind of want to build a baseball community of all sorts of fans. You don't have to be an A's fan. You can be a Giants fan. You can be, well, those are two very teams. You could be a Yankee fan, a Dodger fan, an Astros fan for all I care. And you could ask me a question, and there goes Zimmerman again, and I'll gladly have like a short debate with you or something, or just acknowledge what you said and leave what my reaction to it is. And I'll try to do it at all times. I know, especially now, since I'm not a big YouTuber, I really would like. I think I definitely have the time to do this, especially with the whole quarantine going on. So So yeah, and I'll tell you my idea for player versus player. If you go up to about 1006, so you're 2 games above the 500 mark, I recommend just stopping there if you don't have like the best team in the game. Like I have like a 94.1 overall team without gear. That's not enough to face off against some of these opponents, especially because strategy, because there's a lot, you never know what the other person. It's not a very predictable thing when you play another player. And power ups, it's luck sometimes of what power ups you get. I like defensive power ups, so um yeah, I that's my take on that. I really recommend it, finding when you ask to request to join a club, which I took forever to find a decent one. Make sure they're at least level 2 or 3. That's 2 or higher. And that's how you know they're active. But as long as they're above level 1, they're probably an active league. And make sure you have to request and they have to accept. Otherwise, it becomes a lot of ups and downs, or just mainly downs. So there's a few of those tips. Castro's out. Wow, this guy's batting 235, and he was like 188 going into this game. Still pretty surprised that he hit a home run in his first at bat. Cozart's been struggling. And it's Pete Alonso. Do I even trust my pitcher right now? He's not pitching well. Yeah, he does better against teams that aren't power hitting. Or like he's good against teams that will get like extra bases or singles, but when it's a straight up like power hitting lineup, he will struggle. So I got to be careful here. This game's going by pretty fast, which is pretty good. Surprisingly, despite the fact that I'm giving up all these hits. Kind of distracted, but that's not. But really, this is. I'm just happy I'm winning. I'm more focused on you guys, the viewers. So usually when I play, I could show you some of the bats I have. Yeah, it's way better than what you're seeing. Luckily, Mike Trout got me almost 2 prizes in the first at bat of the game. That was amazing for you guys to see. And he is out of there. I think that's 7 strikeouts. Yeah, he started with 11 today. So yeah, he has 7 strikeouts on the game in 4 innings. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm leaving him out there. I think he could go a little bit longer. I'm really hoping for that because I don't want to waste my bullpen. This is an 81 game season. I think if you play well at it, and this is for season 2034, you just brought the same rewards as the 162 game for like the end of the season rewards. And as far as game reward, just rewards in general. No, I'm not talking just players. I'm talking about like the silver game points or whatever they call it. My pitcher gets a hit, and then that buzz means a home run. Sorry for that notification. Yeah, I watched that YouTuber. Stacks Montana. Actually, I just get notifications to support him. I mainly watch a bunch of stuff about other YouTubers who play this game, or like I used to watch a lot of 2K subscribers, like YouTubers like Chris Smooth, but I mainly watch I mainly watch Netflix or like Survivor, like the show Survivor. I'll watch that. I'll watch sports related, like actual sports. I watch quite a variety of things, but music is my favorite thing on YouTube. In fact, I even have the YouTube Music app. What apps do you listen to music on? Let me know as well in the comment section. Basically, here, this channel is the place you could talk about pretty much whatever. I understand, and also I like hearing about like all walks of life too. So, and hobbies are a good way to figure out what to describe yourself, which also can describe your walk of life. Like how you live your life is largely based on your interests. So, I want to get to know you guys a little. So yeah, here's Cespedes. I wasn't even paying attention to who it was. He got a hit though. I'm gonna try and steal. Wow, he's safe. I should not have tried to steal with a guy with 85 for speed on this difficulty. That guy had 99 for that catcher had 99 for defense. So that could have been really bad. Could have wasted a leadoff, man. Instead, it paid off. You can't steal every inning, I've noticed. Like, I don't know why. It's like every other inning. Sometimes that happens if you're on for too long. And there's Castro. 7-2. This game's actually going pretty well. And yeah, Cozart is up. Not a good situation, but oh, he got a hit. Hey, he's only performing when he's playing for you guys. So I think I could get one more inning out of this guy. Out of the pitcher, so I'm not going to pinch hit for him yet. I want to keep the streak of everyone getting a quality start alive for just another game. And he hits into double play. Oh well. Hey. Oh. Will he get a home run? Should have. It's because my guy's just struggling today. He had 2 solo shots. Not his best performance, but he could still get a quality start. A quality start is 6 innings with a maximum of 3 earned runs allowed. And he might not get that at this point. I might have to yank him. Should have pinch hit him, but what the heck? He's batting .87. That's Jeff McNeil, up and coming third baseman. That is weird. Oh, I got him looking. Oh my god. That guy's a big threat. Like, he kills a lot of my pitchers. But not this time. Got him. Oh. Oh, he just gave up another hit. He's done. There's like no way I'm keeping him in. Well, I gotta beam the next guy. I hate that guy. Well, you just gotta give him credit where credit's due. Whoa, he swung? Okay. He might still get a quality start. I doubt it. Because there's a guy on second now. I wish that was a double play, but J.D. Davis is up. He struck out twice, but look at that 148 for power. And we give up the quality start. How is this happening? Oh, he's just not that good. Showing you guys Zimmerman. Showed you guys him last time, but I only showed you like 1 or 2 innings of him. Not even. But you see how much he has improved since you saw what a really bad start would be. This is kind of his in-between. Honestly, I want to replace Cobb before I replace him. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep those 2 pitchers for now. I'm really just looking for a few players like a shortstop, because obviously they're struggling. except for today. I meant to. At least he finished 6 innings, gave his team a chance to win. It came out with at least a 3-run lead. Remember that one year in sports, it was the 3-1 lead was like a really bad thing, like the World Series when the Indians lost a 3-1 lead to the Cubs, or even in basketball where the Thunder blew a 3-1 lead against the Warriors, and then the Warriors had a 3-1 lead and lost to the Cavs. I remember that. And then, of course, the aftermath of Kevin Durant going to the Warriors. There's a conspiracy that's what. Oh, he actually made friends with them after that game. Like, he was shaking hands and stuff. He really got inspired by to play again, and now he's on Brooklyn. So, but the 3-1 lead curse was lifted shortly. I think after like that, that year it was just we may never see that again, where a 3-1 lead is a bad thing. But that had to be pretty devastating for the teams that lost those 3-1 leads. For going to the next season, that had to kill them in the locker room in the meanwhile. I don't know. They're professional athletes. I'm sure they can make. They're used to something like that happening. Okay, I gotta get the pitcher out and call it a day for this guy, and then I could beam a guy, because I'm not beaming the pitcher. That's a free out. Should be a free out. And he didn't even get the double play. Yeah, I'm not trusting this guy anymore. This is just a really bad outing for him. Okay, Josh Hader with men on second, 1 away. What will he do? Steak. Back to look at that 105 miles an hour. There's not much differentiation in speed, but oh well. I think that's his only criticism I have for him. He goes from 105 to 98. There's not that much difference. Come on. But the break is super quick. Especially if you throw it right inside with a shorter curve. Yeah, that was at 95, and he gets out of the situation. That's all I really needed from him. So if someone comes up to the plate this inning, and by the way, it was too much of a dangerous situation to be a guy. There's no way I'm gonna when there's a runner in scoring position, I will not do that. Unless I get really irritated and I know I'm going to lose. So, in case you're wondering, why didn't it beam him? Sorry, that's my parents in the background. And yes, I live with my parents right now. And yeah, I'm sorry about their bickering. Don't worry, they are happy. It's just a little hectic when they're working from home. By the way, I'm focused on school, so I'm waiting for classes to start up again, so that's what I do with my life right now. I'm going to do journalism. And we did not. Oh my god. Alright, I guess it could be my guy. Okay, I'm gonna, even if there's a guy in second, I'm gonna do it. I really don't trust Hader in this situation after the last few times. Even though he's 121 overall, due to the fact that we let a guy on base. That's what cleaning up your mess does. He's ready to clean up this mess. If he doesn't swing at this. Oh yeah, now I gotta yank him. God dang it. He's not having a good start to this season. Alright, I'm doing a slider to the guy's face. Right in the balls. Just for fun. And now I have to yank him. Because I can't trust him. Here's Alex Wilson. The funky pitcher. With the funky form. It's like the suspense of what all he does is lift up his leg for like 2 inches and then he throws. It's really weird. And it's 8-6. This is my worst pitching performance yet by double the most runs I've allowed. Before this, 3 runs was the most I allowed. So, but I am trusting. I think I'm gonna trust Renfroe, and then put in this guy. Lance McCullers is Junior's father. And he is out. No, he's safe. Wow. I thought they were going to get to that. Guess not. And this guy's 3 for 4. Trout. Can he get the objective of 4-hit batter? It is not looking good in this at-bat. Oh, he did. See, he was struggling to start the at-bat, but he did get a long single. He got the run in the third. He got his 4th hit of the game. So, yeah. And he is safe again. Wow. Good thing the bats came through. Jeez. And he is not hit well today. He's clearly still in a slump, so I'm putting the Grandy man. Curtis Randerson. Aw. Why do they got to catch that? At least it's 10-6. Double digits. No way. Okay, Machado. You got to make up for being bad at Donaldson that one time. It's 3rd in the fight. I know Donaldson tagged you hard, but I think that's part of baseball, dude. You should have never gone to the Padres. That's where people go to die, in my opinion. Although, I guess not anymore. The guy was that guy, Fernando Tatis Jr., so. And they got a bunch of prospects coming up soon. They're the best farm team is what a lot of people say. I guess that's what I heard last spring training. I think they still have a ton of prospects that they can use. Okay, maybe McCullers was not a good idea. Usually does well when I put someone in with like a guy on first or something. That's his situational. Yeah, you let Familia get on base? Unacceptable. But now he's going to get a bunch of strikeouts. He's like, ain't nobody got time for that. For more runs allowed. See, they can't catch it. I don't know what it is. He's only throwing like 99, but... See, like that 88? That was a nice change in speed. A batter that has just struggled. Jeff McNeil. Surprisingly. He's been there. Okay, this guy's struck out every other at bat, but he also has a home run and 2 RBIs. And there it is. Yep. I have to yank my pitcher now just because this is like the one guy causing me to yank my pitchers. Jeez. He's destroying us. Luckily that was Familia on third. I'm not wasting another pitcher. He somehow has 77 for stamina now. Left over. Pretty good. Come on, dude. There it is. Strike 3 on a slider. I usually just throw pure fastballs, but I didn't that time. Well, we win 10-6. I'll see you guys next time. And remember to leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe. This is a YouTube channel I want to keep working at. I know it's small right now, but have big plans. So, sayonara.